I started college, people were like, "Oh, what do you do for fun?" And I was like, "I watch movies. I don't really know." So I was like, I'm determined to crochet now because I want to tell people I have a hobby.
Hey, I'm Jared and I do product marketing at Universe. And today I'm going to be hosting an onboarding call with a creator to get her set up using Gus. So we've been doing these onboarding calls for the past few weeks, and they're really an opportunity for creators to ask us questions about Gus and for us to hear feedback from them and see people use it for the very first time. So the creator's name is Savannah. She goes by Iridescent Sav on social media, and that's the name of her store as well. She's a crochet artist. So I'm hoping to learn more about Savannah and learn more about how she got started doing crochet, how she's using Universe so far, and I'm really curious to see if there's ways that Gus is actually helpful to the way she thinks about building her site, maintaining her site, and see if there's areas that we could build onto to make it even better for her. Yeah, I'm super excited to chat with her and super excited to record the call.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? So I'm Jared and I am a product marketer. I do product marketing here at Universe, which basically means that for like new stuff that we're working on, I'm overseeing like how we roll it out, how we put it out to people. And the biggest thing that helps me in doing that is like talking to people like you and learning how you're using it and what you think about it. Because if it doesn't make sense for people like you, then it we need to go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to talk to you, and I'm excited to talk to you a little bit more about, learn more about what you do before we get into anything about Gus. So I know that you've been doing crochet for some time. I'm curious how you got started with that.
So my friend, she got into crochet and I was like, if she can do it, I can definitely do it. So I started doing it during the pandemic because I was bored like most people. And
Yeah.
so I started crocheting. I gave up for a while because it was too hard. And I was like, I started college, people were like, "Oh, what do you do for fun?" And I was like, I watch movies, I don't really know. So I was like, I'm determined to crochet now because I want to tell people I have a hobby. So I started crochet and then I started getting really good at it and I've been doing it ever since.
Yeah. So what kind of stuff were you making when you first started?
Just like normal clothing. I'm not really into like plushies and stuff, so I make clothing that makes me like feel confident and other people confident and that gets me like motivated to make more stuff.
And when did you start selling it online?
So my brother, he's a lawyer and he always has like these business ideas or whatever. So he was like, "Oh, I'll buy your whole stock
Hmm.
of your crochet stuff." And then he was gonna sell it for more expensive from where he lives in Boston. And so I was like, if people want it in Boston, maybe they'll want it from me. So I started making more and selling it on Depop. And then
Wow.
I started selling on Universe.
So I want to show you Gus, and
Mhm.
I'll give you a little context. So we've been working on this for the last quarter, so 3 months or so. And what we set out to build is a new way for you to build sites with Universe.
Right?
And what we found is that, some people, what we've built so far, it really works for the ability to drag and drop and no code edit their sites. But others have difficulty starting from a blank canvas or figuring out how to get started with the Universe and building something that they're happy with. So we thought up, what if AI could help?
Mhm.
Hopefully you find this useful. Um, so can you share your screen? Um,
Yeah.
okay, yes, I can see it, great. Okay, so let's build a site with Gus. So go
Okay.
ahead and tap the Gus button. Okay, so do you have an idea? You could build something that you're currently using, or you can throw something different at it.
So should I like build it around my patterns, like
Sure.
crochet pattern? Yeah.
Sure.
Um, can I go through the
Yeah,
arrow?
cool. So it says, what kind of crochet patterns are you thinking? Specific colors in mind for the website.
Um, can I use retro as a like adjective or like
Yeah,
70s style. Okay.
yeah, be as descriptive as you want to be.
Mm.
So it wants to know if you want your site to be a store, more of a blog, and do you have people in mind that you're targeting?
Can I say both?
Yeah, you could say both.
Okay.
Who tends to buy from you? Is it other people around your same age, other people in
Yeah.
college?
So I would say both. And then um I just put my target demographic.
Yeah.
So ages from 18 to like 30. Well, there's also like old people who crochet, so I'm gonna put is 60 too much? I feel like that's a large gap.
Yeah. I mean, it's for everyone. So now Gussie is making your site. We've added this animation. So it
That's
tells you
pretty
where it's
cool.
going.
Wow. I love it. The colors are like my favorite colors ever. So that's why I said retro. I love it.
Yeah.
The colors. And the font too.
So no, I'm good. All right, so let's scroll up and look at it. So he gave us a title, Crochet
I should
Decades,
take
Step
it.
Back with Our Retro Inspired Patterns. So yeah, it talks about 70s inspired.
This is
So,
amazing. Oop.
so it gives us a button for the patterns, talks about inspiration. He gives us this image, which is kind of retro, like fits the theme of it.
Yeah,
And
the
then
wall, the decor.
yeah, we've got some links to social. So how do you feel? Yeah, what do you tell me what you think about this site?
So I think it's amazing. My brother, he's like into tech and stuff. So like he was telling me to use Chat GPT actually to create my website when I was originally making it, and it wasn't helping that much. But this is like exactly what he was talking about, where like it shows the designs and the fonts and stuff, but it's like actually there instead of you doing all the work. So I love it. And I love
Yeah,
the main title. I like how I might use that for all of it actually. Yeah,
yeah,
I think it's pretty cool. And then you can move it around and stuff like Universe does. I love that. It's all like on your phone and you can just alter it whenever you want, like if you're in your bed and stuff. So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
convenient.
yeah. That's awesome to hear. So I'm curious what, now that looking at this site, like, are there additional things you would want to do? I know you said you've used Chat GPT to like come up with like copy for, describing things. Like, would you want to be able to like, regenerate some of this text that's on here, or like come up with product descriptions using Chat GPT right on Universe?
Um, I think it's pretty good because like ChatGPT is just like it kind of gives you the same thing over and over again when you like say alter it to this or whatever. But I feel like it's very designed to crochet and like um I don't know, just the whole description of having a website and a blog about crochet and I think it's really cool. Even like the link section, I think I would have never thought of putting a link section like that before. Like even just the design that is just I like it.
Yeah,
So I'm just kind of stunned because I never came across something like this before.
yeah. I mean, so how would you think about using this for, you have a Universe site currently, and you have links to all your different places currently. Would you
Mhm.
want to build a site from scratch, or would you want Gus to help redesign your current site? What do you think?
I think Gus helps because like I'm kind of a person who builds on inspiration. So like through Pinterest and stuff. So like this would give me like a ground setting where I can like evolve from it rather than starting from your own. Like how you were saying people struggle to start by themselves and try to like be creative and make it a different way. But I feel like this gives you just like a base setting of how you can evolve from it. So if you don't like a certain thing, you can just edit it and it's still there though. Like you still have a lot more than just a normal site where it would be all white. You know what I mean?
Yeah, awesome to hear. Okay, well, you can publish this website, same as you do with your regular website, and it's on there.
Mhm.
And you can use Gus to create as many websites as you want. You can come up with crochet stuff or different ideas and keep testing it. And as you keep playing with it, like I'd love to continue to hear what you think about it, ways that it can be better, ways it can be more useful for you. But yeah, I'm glad to see that it made a cool website for you from the start, that you're
Yeah,
inspired
my
by.
website definitely needs some retouching, so this is great.
Yeah, yeah, it's great to hear. That went great. I'm thrilled to see how cool her site was, and it was really interesting to really learn a bit more about one of our creators and how she thinks about using Gus, how she thinks about AI, and how that can help her in her day-to-day business. So I'm excited to get Gus in the hands of more and more creators to see what you guys are going to build with it and see where this thing can go.